We are in the month of June, as you can see by the flag. I'm currently on the last day of June filming this intro. I'm currently editing the May vlog. Let's get to some stuff in June. Some exciting things kind of happened in June-ish, kind of. So yeah, let's get to it. It's the most gayest time of the year. It's June now. I got the pride flag out. Gonna probably put it up sometime today on the set. So say goodbye to this backdrop for a while. It's gonna be hidden by the pride flag. So you won't be able to see Grievous Waifu or Master Chief or the Action Bible or even my VHSs actually. I think the pride flag like stops down here and that. So none of the DVDs or VHSs or the Fugler are gonna be viewable for the month. But I'm gonna put a sweatshirt on. I'm gonna take a walk down to the gas station maybe, or just take a walk. I haven't taken like a whole walk around the block in a while. I might go down, maybe buy a snack and that, and work on some stuff and things. Maybe finish up some straightening up. This area is getting a little better. Like I can get closer, but I also did that on accident. So yeah, we'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. But yeah, the gay has been risen. I'm in bed now. I'm probably gonna chill for a bit before I go downstairs and make my sandwich for tonight. I'm debating on what I'm going to watch. So there's a few things I can watch. I did finally get Netflix working on my phone again. I can now binge stuff on Netflix at work. Mainly gonna be trying to get through Ben 10, because for Tales from a Backlog, I'm gonna do something called Leaving Soon, where it's Netflix tells you when things are leaving. And Ben 10, the original classic series, is gonna be leaving the 4th. So I'm gonna see how much I can like listen through of Ben 10. But I'm not gonna watch Ben 10, or at least not right now. I'm not gonna watch it right now, but I'll be like listening to it at work or that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this camera off and look at what I want to look at. So I'm about to call Kai. I'm going to chill on the phone with him while I watch some stuff on my TV, and I'm going to maybe film a Monday's video for next week, and then watch some more stuff. Maybe edit the May vlog, and or maybe get a Pride Month design for Helios out. Still got to do some flags or that. I still gotta take down the Christmas stuff, so I thought I did that already, but you know, I'm gonna do that. Maybe do some stuff for the Pride Month stuff. So last night I was surprised because I won an award at Walmart. I'll show it maybe later tonight before I leave for work, because I gotta take it back to work to take a photo because I need to wear my vest. So I think it'll be like the first time in like 2 years that I wore my vest, it feels like. Yeah, so expect to see that. I'm currently trying to get this mess cleaned up at the very least. So trying to figure out, I might move my manga to a bookshelf that's downstairs. Kind of all my books, because that would free up that shelf, those two. So there's that. And also, I might move clamshell movies down there if there's room. So that would free up that space and the shelf for stuff. I could also maybe move my 360 games down there, because I don't know where else to put them. And then that gives me some free reign for placing other figures around. I do want to also start reviewing figures again. I think I talked about this before on review time. Thought about that. I'm also having second doubts on all the things, because on some of these, like this Han, Luke, near the Hoth Luke and that, it's very goopy. Also, it's not even doing its job, because some figures continuously fall over. Still, Grievous leans. I haven't had, the Leia keeps tilting, but I haven't had any of them fall, any of them fall, or the two anime figures that I have it on, which is Goku and clearly 18. So it's like a hit or miss depending on the figures of that. Luke I understand because he's floating, or he's basically being pulled down by gravity every moment of every day. So I can understand him falling, but he's also like, because I pushed it so much, it's kind of like sticking too well to him, so I'm a little worried about that. I might just replace it with tape or something, I don't know, or I might just redo him. And it's also making me wonder if I'll be able to get, oh wait, perfect example. I don't know how well you can see it. Did that even turn on? That's so dead. Let me grab a puck light. Look, on the bottom of her foot. That's kind of what's going on with Luke, which is what I was worried about, kind of, but it didn't seem like that when I was testing it. But now that but I'm gonna have to figure it out. But I'm gonna get back to straightening up. Josh left to go camping, so I have the apartment to myself, and Kai's coming over. I thought I'd also show off some stuff I got. I got Clone Wars Anakin from the Ahsoka series. Thanks, Michael, for finding that at our store. I also got some of the new Superman James Gunn figures. I got Superman. I got Hot Girl. I mean, mainly because Superman is gonna be a peg warmer with how many Superman there are, and Hot Girl was the only. Well, we had one Hot Girl, one Green Lantern, one Metamorpho, or Metamorph Man. Yeah, Metamorpho. And we have one Mr. Terrific, but now we only have Superman. And then this big 2-pack of Superman with the kaiju, and the kaiju like oozes goo and slime in that. But I got those, and also Curie brought a leather jacket and gave it to Damien and I. And whoever it fits can have it. And it fit me. Or I should say, it fit both of us, but I still had range of motion in that, so I got it. So it was cool. But yeah, I'm kind of doing some straightening up before Kai gets here, and I don't know what we're gonna do today, at least. I think and tomorrow. I figured it out. It's only almost 3. Kai just left a few minutes ago, so I have the whole place to myself. Probably gonna chill because I'm gonna wait for Kai to message saying that he's home, because he had some weird car trouble heading over to here, so I'm just gonna make sure that he gets home safe before I go to bed. Probably just gonna chill and watch some YouTube and drink some water. I'm really thirsty. I did eat a lot at Culver's. We also went to a arts and crafts fair. I didn't buy anything. Kai bought a little elephant for his mom. And we also ran into Damien and Mandy, who told us about the art fair. So I just filmed the Monday's video that comes out. For me, it's tomorrow. I won't spoil it in case it doesn't come out that day. And I kind of want to talk about some plans for the room now, as well as going over some figures I picked up in the past few weeks. 2 of which are from May, the rest are from this month, or from like Friday morning, because I was planning getting 2, and then Michael found 1, so I think I talked about it before, but I had those 3 before, but you know, I want to do a full thing. I kind of want to do like a haul, or like a collection haul for that. I just don't know where I'm going to put these figures. There are 2 of these figures for now, and the other 3 I'm just waiting to get the shelves made for them. I might maybe make this a DC shelf or something, I don't know. So we got these figures. I got 5 figures recently. Those 2 are from May, these 3 are from last Friday. So I'll start off. This is my birthday present from Kai, Jadna Nawood from Skeleton Crew, which I've yet to watch Skeleton Crew. It's on my watch list. And then I got, for my birthday, for myself, I got Clone Captain Rex, specifically Phase 1 from Ahsoka. This is my first Rex in the Black Series line. And then for this month, I got Anakin Skywalker as he appears in Ahsoka for the Clone Wars flashbacks. And then the two that are kind of just out of left field are the Superman Build-A-Figure and the Hawk Girl Build-A-Figure for the line. And you get that guy. You get all the characters that have parts, which I think is every character, yeah. So I gotta get all 6 characters to get the little automaton. The reason I got them is I'm kind of excited for the movie. I feel like this is like the first time I've been excited for a DC movie in general, but also like a superhero movie in general since I was a kid. As an adult, I've kind of like, I'll watch superhero movies, but like I don't like go, oh, I gotta watch it. I think technically Deadpool and Wolverine I was excited for, which I've yet to watch with Kai because we plan on watching it. But yeah, so those are the figures. And the thing I gotta talk about coming up about my room is I think I'm going to have to redo the carded figures because they're falling. So Hugh Yang just recently fell, and I just completely fell off. It knocked my Freddy Krueger from the first movie off the shelf. He's down somewhere down there. I gotta find him. But then I noticed today that Boba Fett is hanging on for dear life. I think he's literally being held up by the stormtrooper and whatever is left sticking to the wall there. And I'm just noticing Lando, I think, is also just hanging on by Ahsoka and Boba. And then the Dark Trooper has once fallen. You can kind of see the residual of the Aang falling. The only thing though is like these hooks here are the oldest. These are the newest. And then for this section, nothing has fallen here yet. Nothing's fallen there yet. And those two are the first, I think, to fall of this line. So I might have to redo the carded figures and that. So I'm gonna have to be buying a lot of command hooks like now. I don't know. I do also plan on, I think I might move the books today downstairs so I have more shelf space in here. And then figure out what to do with those 2 shelves there. But yep, that's my haul in that. I'm gonna try and hopefully do more hauls of movies and collectibles. I remember I used to do the monthly haul, but I'd like to, as I'm 26 now, I need to be more financially responsible, so I can't just put all my money towards toys and movies. But anyways, I'm gonna do that. I'm also going to I'm thinking on finally moving the rest of these on the wall, even though I don't have standard copies yet. But that'll just be like a thing that I gotta think of when I go looking for movies is, here's my steelbooks that I need to get standards of. So yeah, I'm gonna just maybe edit or maybe clean. I forgot to also mention that the redo means that I'm gonna have to start getting the star cases, because that means that, because like what's to say, like well, let's just say my very first carded vintage collection figure, Anakin. What if he falls and his card gets damaged? His card is damaged enough. Or like these guys. These guys are literally over 6 feet off the ground. And that I'm just lucky that Hugh Yang landed on the NECA shelf. I'm lucky that the Dark Trooper box is empty. And that, which also makes me wonder why it fell. It's an empty box. Same with Django. But we have to look into getting protective cases for these, for them, for that. Don't know what to do for the Zelda, Link, and Toby. And then also for the 2-pack that is not mint in box, because I did used to have them out of the package. The Black Series I know what to do with, but it's just a little worrying. We got a phone call, so I'll leave. So there's a potential annoyance that I feel that I won't get into yet, because I don't know if there is going to be a problem with it now there yet. So instead I'm going to talk about a different annoyance. I'm probably going to have to get rid of all the stickiness. Luke fell again. Han always falls, and she fell. So the only figures that haven't fallen are Goku and Android 18. So yeah, that's cool. All the little annoyances are cool, but at least those ones are less annoying and don't cost as much. So, a couple things. I didn't get the Mondays video out that I wanted to this Monday, and I was a little worried because, you know, this Monday's video is about May, or Star Wars and May, and I wanted the next Monday's video to be the Pride Month video. I mean, we have the Pride flag up that Kai flipped around because apparently I had it backwards because Kai noticed the flag was less saturated. I don't know how well it comes up. That's you may notice early in the month that the red was on this side and that. But anyways, I wanted the first Monday video to be about May, looking back at Star Wars, and then Star Wars month, and then I wanted the second one to be about Pride Month and that, or like a Pride special, because I haven't done one in 2 years. And also I wanted to like advertise the Helios stuff, which I'll probably make a video later on this month to advertise that, hey, we still have the Helios merch for Pride Month, hadn't left in the past year. The thing though is I always worry about, I only have a finite amount of Mondays per month, and so if I have to do a specific like Monday or a Monday for a specific month, I have to be vigilant and work on that. But because I had two that are technically specific for this month, I was worried, but I did find out that I still have one more, or I think 2 more Mondays. But I do want to, yeah, I don't want the Pride special to be the last Monday, which is the last day of Pride Month. So I'm going to shoot for the 23rd, and the 16th I'm going to shoot for this one about May and that. But the other thing that happened today was I renewed the license plates because we're planning on taking the car to car shop, or like a mechanic, because the Canyon, which is the other truck that I've used a couple times, but mainly use our Silverado, the Canyon, its calipers seized on the thing. That was the incident that happened yesterday that I was hoping it didn't. So now I don't have a vehicle again because my dad and brother need a vehicle to get to work. So last night and tonight, or last night I rode with Josh, tonight I'm gonna probably have to ride with Josh again, and then I don't know about, or and then Tuesday night, Wednesday night, Thursday night, I think, all those nights, depending on when the car gets fixed, I'll be having to leave early from work. And that, yeah, it kind of sucks, but at least the car's gonna get fixed, and that means whole new world gonna reopen up to me, because the Silverado, reliable, she is 20 years old. I'm only 6 years older than it, so we don't want to push her, so we don't want to send her like to Madison or that, or I don't go to Kai's in the Silverado. I actually haven't been to Kai's, if you don't count, I think Damien's wedding. That would be almost 3 months now. I haven't been over to Kai's for the weekend. But Kai's come here at least like twice so far, because he's also busy in that. You know, the car's gonna hopefully get fixed. I gotta do some texting and that with my mom and that, because she was kind enough to offer to help pay for the repairs, and she offered that a month ago, and she's still up for it. She's up to help pay for it, but I'm kind of worried if the price goes a little over that, I might pitch in, because I do have some savings, or like I do have a few hundred in savings I could help pitch in with it. So I'm very thankful for my mom and that, and I'm thankful to I forget if I said it for the April vlog, but I am very thankful for Josh and Michael for when the car first broke down and they gave us rides, and then I'm thankful for Josh for giving me a ride, and I do plan to repay both Josh and Michael, not only with potentially gas money, but I do plan on taking them to like half price books and that as a sign of thank you and that. But first the car's gotta get fixed. So hopefully this week it gets fixed. My dad's gonna drop it off tomorrow, hope at the place. But yeah, now I'm just gonna chill. Oh, I forgot to say the other thing. I think I suffered like from dehydration earlier today, because there's a point where my left eye is, and running along to the very back, directly behind my left eye, on the back of my head, was just a terrible headache. I was shaking and weak. Felt like vomiting. A few other symptoms I don't want to get into. But then as I was looking into it, it was like bringing up dehydration a lot, so I drank quite a bit of water. Took some ibuprofen for the eye pain, or for the eye and that. And I'm feeling a lot better now. Like I was thinking I might have instead be calling in for tonight, but I mean we still have about 4 hours before I'm supposed to be getting up for work. Well, I'm gonna go to get ready for bed now. I'm gonna brush my teeth, wash my face, floss, yeah, and then hopefully tonight I can wake up and shower. It's been a few days. Still need to edit the Monday or the May vlog, as well as finish up the Monday's video. I still gotta promote the Pride line for Helios on the channel, but I did get home and found out they are really falling now. Annabelle is tipped over. Ahsoka was on the floor. So I might have to take down this side. The only ones that physically can't fall is the Doctor and Beast Gohan, because they have thumbtacks. But I'm going to, for the safety of the figures, take them down. Because like Lando is hanging on by a thread. Boba Fett landed there. Hugh Yang's on the ground. I put Ahsoka there. It's just a mess. But I'm gonna be doing a few things. Hopefully, make a banner for Pride Month, even though we're 13 days in. But better late than never. By banner, I mean my YouTube banner, if you haven't noticed, has been Helios brand. It's been the Helios brand. It's like a little extra advertisement for me. So if you go to the main channel, you'll find the Helios brand. Which, hang on. I know you could just easily be doing this right now, but I want to show it. Let me show it. Just let me. There we go. So right now it is the basic line. So you got the Helios Neon, another Helios. I just realized I used all the Helios white logos in that. But then Halloween has its own, or October has its own thing, and I thought I had one for Pride, but I can't find it, so I'm gonna make a new one. I'm also gonna make it updated, because I'm gonna make like, you could do like a little like me holding like a shield, one of the shields, and that while wearing the Helios subtle, which is just the word Helios in a rainbow color. Yeah, I got some things to do. I'm gonna also get food and also go to my dad's next door to let Richard out. So I went and let Richard out. I walked down and got McDonald's, and it's probably because of the air quality is low here in Wisconsin right now. But I am exhausted. I'm kind of thirsty too. I might have some water. But I think I'm gonna just sleep. I don't think it's anything to worry about though. It's just I was outside too long in the air quality probably. But it could also be because I've been up since 9 o'clock last night, and I worked all day in the frozen section. I could just be tired, but it could also be the air quality. I also haven't talked to Kai in a few days, call-wise. Kai's been training for a summer job for 3 days, or the training was 3 days, and he has to start early in the morning, and that's when I usually call him, because I usually call him to wake him up. Anyways, I'm gonna probably shut down the computer and that. I'll do my stuff for Pride and editing and that when I wake up tonight. I'm just sleepy. I'm ready for bed. I was even gonna like watch stuff for my Pride special, but I'm gonna get sleep. I'll see you guys when I wake up. Okay, it's the 14th. Yes, I'm in a tank top. I know, very, very pale. I still have yet to take down those Black Series figures, as well as the vintage collection. I'm doing it now because another one fell. Could do that. I'm also talking about, it might seem early, I'm working on my Christmas special, because I never get it out on Christmas. This year, I'm hoping for it to be that case. I'm hoping to get it done before the Halloween Spooktacular. That way then, November, when I take like a little break, obviously the October vlog of that year, or of this year, will come out in November, but I will be taking like a little break after the Spooktacular, like I usually do. I'm hoping to then be able to do my filming and watching of Christmas stuff in November. I will be in a very Christmassy mood because that tends to put me in the Christmas mood. So all my friends that know that I hate Christmas before Thanksgiving, I apologize if I will be hypocritical by that point. I really want to get this out. I have some ideas for some things I could talk about, but mainly I'm working on the Christmas special. Well, I brought it up just because I'm going to think about stuff while I'm working on my room. And then going to start thinking of videos for the Halloween Spooktacular, so that I can be prepared for when I have to set up and film. I'll already have scripts done. I do have an idea or two ready. I don't know if I'm gonna hopefully try not do just video games one day of the week, and the Mondays. I'm hoping to have the Mondays, and then maybe like a couple other videos in the week with the video games thrown in. But yeah, so thought I'd bring that up because I'm kind of bored and procrastinating. About to head out back next door. Going to go to Portage to pick up some parts for the other truck. Because like I said last weekend, that truck, its caliper is seized now. So that's why I was getting rides from Josh and Michael last week. I might need a ride from Josh. Hopefully, at least Sunday night. But, you know, I'll ask him later today. Hopefully later today, if not tomorrow morning when he gets home. We're gonna also hit up some half-price books and pre-played, so our Mega Media Exchange in Madison. Hopefully that area isn't crazy. I know today is not only the Flag Day, but it's also the big Trump protests. I looked at the spot, or at where they are in Madison. It doesn't look like they're over by where we'd be going, but you know, you never know how big the protest is going to get. I will say I hope everyone is safe at the No King's Day protests, though. So I hope the protests go well in terms of altercations. We'll put it at that, I guess. But I'm going to go now. I'm back. We got back from Madison. I got quite the haul, minus one item because that was for my dad for Father's Day, which was a DVD copy of Deadliest Catch, the complete first season. DVDs. Each there was like 5 cases. Each had 2 episodes with it. Anyways, this is what I got. So this is the whole thing, but I'll go over them individually. Starting with these 2, I got these at a Pawn America. We got Almost Christmas. I'm thinking watching this for the Christmas special. And then I found Primeval Volume 3. Now I just got from Volumes 1 and 2 so I can watch the show. Apparently, this show is what the BBC chose over Prehistoric Park, which I had a book of Prehistoric Park. And then half-price books is these 3 items. I got Raiders of the Lost Ark, so I now have all 3 Indiana Jones movies on VHS. I got an updated 4K, or update format, so 4K, of Wonder Woman. And then I got the other manga to that one that I've had for years, which is My Girlfriend is a T-Rex. This is like the closest you'll get to me having like weird manga. And then finally, at Mega Media Exchange, I got 2 video game adaptations and an upgrade. The upgrade being Batman v Superman: Dawn of Justice. I think I'll still keep my Blu-ray copy as a display piece for because it's the Lego Movie advertising. Then we have Prince of Persia, The Sands of Time, and we have last year's Borderlands. And soon we will be getting a Minecraft movie that I will also be putting on that shelf, and Until Dawn. A bad movie and an okay movie. So anyways, I'm going to put those on the shelf. I'm going to finish my edit because I want to do that before I go to bed. I'll probably just chill watching some TV or like some YouTube or that. And then tonight I'm hoping to just binge watch a bunch of shit. Because I'll have the video edited. I could probably like wake up, make food and edit or upload it make a thumbnail for it, but that'll be easy enough. And then I'll binge watch a bunch of things, specifically stuff for the Pride Month, Tales from the Backlog. I'm gonna do that stuff and then go to bed. Whatever Pawn America uses for their stickers, they need to stop. This fucking sucks. I didn't even attempt to take the one off of Primeval Volume 3, and Primeval Volume 3 knocked like 4 movies off. Well, actually, it knocked 2 Supernaturals off its shelf, because Supernatural used to be all with themselves that I had, and then Supernatural knocked 4 movies off of its shelf, or off of the new shelf that it went on. And that went basically the whole way down, all the way to my overflow shelf. And then I added the 2 video game adaptations of here, Prince of Persia and Borderlands. I'm going to be taking my copy of Wonder Woman on Blu-ray downstairs tonight, put on the bookshelf, or put on the entertainment stand where I have other movies I mean to get rid of. And I do have to still give Kai my old copy of Percy Jackson Sea of Monsters, because I got a new copy that has a slipcover. But I'm going to bed now. I'm tired. So I woke up late, like real late. Like it's gonna start going to bed tonight for work, because I woke up at 4 instead of midnight like I wanted to. Don't ask me to log in Netflix. But I did upload the Monday's video for tomorrow, which is the Did Lucasfilm Fumble. But now I'm gonna watch. You can probably figure out what to watch on my Netflix list. Maybe specifically stuff for the Pride video. Though this Ocean Gate documentary is staring me down. But I already watched an Ocean Gate documentary this month. But you know, trying to get rid of some of my stuff, or some of the watch list stuff. But anyways, I'm gonna figure it out. Okay, so I'm thinking about going to bed, but I did take down some of the figures that had fallen, and also some that I could reach. Those ones are fine for now. They don't look like they're falling yet. But I set them on my desk for now because I plan on watching stuff after work instead of being on my computer this week. But I forgot to show off one thing, and I realized another thing, and that is when they made the tumble, or when another set made a tumble, which was I think mainly Jango Fett fell, or not Jango Fett, Boba Fett fell, and then a few other things fell. Annabelle had been freed, so I forgot to show that off yesterday. But the thing that I realized is that there is that Naboo N1 Starfighter in the display for my Galaxy Micro Squadrons. That had a line. Oh, and wait, it might still be in the wall. I see the line behind Michael. I don't know how it's showing up, but this line is what attached the tail so that the ship sat like this. So I was worried that maybe there's a. Oh, okay, Michael still has the thing behind him. Okay, I was worried that there was now a thumbtack on the ground, and I walk around here mainly barefoot, but sometimes in socks. So I'm gonna fix that stuff up, and then probably go to bed, get some sleep for tonight. So good news in that, well, I got the Monday's video came out a few hours ago. I'm about to go to bed. I'm gonna kind of wind down, putting my Finch stuff in that. But tonight will be the last ride that I will need. My car will be fixed apparently this afternoon. My mom is going to pay for it after she gets done with work. Fingers crossed. It won't be too bad. From what I heard, the estimate was about 14, maybe 1,500. So fingers crossed it stays like that. Tomorrow I will be picking it up after work. I think I'm just gonna like walk up and go like, "Hi, I'm Justin Kapinski. I'm here for my car." And they'll be like, "Oh yeah, use the key fob," and go. Even though I have a key fob, my car will be back. We'll be able to do things like go to new movie releases, hopefully, and go down to Kai's place and go to other places that need to rely on a ride. Hell yeah. Let me wind down. I just wanted to share that. So, I'm about to work on some Helios stuff. I also shaved, and that car is back. It's in the driveway right now. And conveniently, too, I got my license plate tags in that I ordered about, like, over a week ago. So, got license plate on there, and license plate tag on it. Gonna buy an air freshener after work tomorrow to christen the new car, the car being back and that. I'm gonna be making a banner for Helios, but first I'm gonna make a design for Men's Mental Health, because it's also Men's Mental Health Day, or month. So I'm gonna do that. I'm also gonna work on some Halloween spectacular ideas in that. I want to get ahead of it so that I know what I'm making. I do have all the Halloween spectacular videos, or enough Halloween spectacular videos for Monday's videos. Though one of them I might push to a Thursday. I wouldn't mind uploading more a week for the spectacular. I want to get back to that original idea of every day having an upload. But you know, just it's a lot to do. The original idea was when I was making it was gaming and that, so that's how it was easier. I'm gonna head out now because I'm distracted now. I'm getting in the zone. So it's a little bit after 4. This is my design that I thought for Men's Mental Health Month for Helios. A little simple design. I did find the original Helios Pride Month banner, and I was thinking it's gonna be a split where this side's gonna have like Men's Mental Health, since the face is facing this way, and then this is gonna be the Pride side, so it's gonna have like the shield and that. Yeah, I think I'm gonna chill for a bit. I'm gonna save the 3 shields that I need to make. The Helios Pride. This is the last shield I made last year, or no, actually, yeah, no, that was last year's. So I just gotta save the next ones, and this is where I get the main pictures. Is from the Human Rights Campaign page. So the next ones are, I think, Pan, Demi, and Polly. So I'm gonna save those, and then I'm gonna go chill in my bed for a bit, and then hopefully get up in like 4 hours and get ready for work. Ignore my hair. I took a nap and called Kai. I forgot to ask him about Jurassic Superman. I'll text him before I go to bed and that. I might take a run to some stores. I saw a video of a guy posting about these storage containers at Michael's that are perfect for a majority of 6-inch figures. So I might get that, because currently I do have this, and I know I spent like a whole month talking about doing this and that, but I might go see what that's like, and then I could use these for like other storage for like bigger figures that wouldn't be able to fit in that. I would just be buying one case. Well, first seeing how much that case is. Then I might run to the town's local Walmart to see it. If I'm going to Janesville. So I think I've shown, that's where I would go to do my Blu-ray hunting videos back in like 2 years ago. We're gonna see if it's raining, and hopefully run down there and run down to Janesville and do some perusing. Because I might go to I'll go to Walmart, and I might go to the Target, maybe the mall. Depends on what time it is, because it's almost 11. I still gotta check on Richard and that, and let him out and drop off some groceries for Jacob. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm in Janesville. There's Michael's. And I just passed Best Buy and made me realize that I haven't been to Best Buy since they got rid of the Blu-rays. Why would I go to the store? I don't need a fridge. I'm gonna head into Michael's. I'm not gonna take the camera though, because I'm just looking for that storage container and that. So I'm not gonna take it into Walmart either, or Target. I just kind of brought it to talk in the car, but I'm gonna go now. Well, Michael's was a bust. That thing is $42. Oh my god. So not today. Not today. Maybe when I save up some more money. But next time I'm going to Walmart, so hopefully I'll be able to get something there. Alright, so I'll show off what I got at Walmart besides this water. It was not a bust, and in fact, I would have gotten more stuff if I had more money. So maybe after I get paid, maybe I'll come back down to Janesville to pick up a couple other things. And I also had to do some research on certain movies that might have potential to have 4Ks or that. But I'm going to Target now. Don't think I'm going to buy anything there unless it's a Black Series figure. Well, Target was kind of a bust. I just decided not to buy anything. But I'll show you what I got at Walmart, because it's the only thing besides the water. So I realized that I had the fan or the air conditioning blowing at the camera, and Epic the Musical was playing. I got Dawn to Dawn at Walmart because it's season 1. So that's one less thing I need to watch on Netflix, at least until season 2 comes out. Which I'll probably be keeping Netflix for a bit because Happy Gilmore 2 comes out next month, I'm pretty sure. But I'm gonna head home, probably gonna just head straight home. I thought about getting McDonald's, but I'm not sure. But I'll think about it while I'm driving. But yeah, so that's what I got. So I'm cleaning my room, getting things together. I bought a fan because I want to try and pump the cold air up more so that it fills my room with, I guess, launches it further. But I just learned a shocking thing. Did y'all know that it now costs over $70 for Adobe? I've been paying $36 for like 10 years almost now. This is ridiculous. So guess he's gonna have to start looking into alternatives. I've been there's a video, I can't remember. I'm putting room so I can put like just like a little clip or the title. That's been me with Adobe for like nearly a decade, and now seeing that in my bank account, yeah, fuck that. So I'm gonna look for alternatives for Adobe. I think I found an alternative for Premiere Pro. Now I just need to figure out how to do an alternative for After Effects and Photoshop. Photoshop was kind of the one that hurts the most because I prefer Photoshop more. That was the one that I always wanted when I was starting to make like my custom thumbnails, because I was using paint.net when I originally made my custom thumbnails, and I always wanted to do like the type of thumbnail that like PewDiePie would do, and that kind of like I always wanted to achieve that, and I've been like, I would say I'm getting there, but I like to think that I still have a lot that I can improve, but it really sucks. And I guess I'd probably go back to Adobe if it was cheaper and or I made Uber money. But I don't make Uber amounts of money, so I will have to break the news to my brother. Yeah, I have a month before I have to pay another $70-something, so that sucks. But I'm gonna keep plugging away in my room before I have to film and edit the Pride video, the Tales from the Backlog Pride video. And that's supposed to be uploaded in 3 days. So, yee. Okay, I'm gonna keep plugging away. Basically, I'm just going until I finish my Kickstart. And I'm listening to Sean Long, his project display. So I'm about to head to Janesville, depending on how much money is in my account, actually. I will say, I just watched the documentary Trainwreck Poop Cruise, where it was about like a cruise in 2013 that stalled out. They were a fire cut the power. They were stranded. They were pissing in their showers and toilets because you can't flush in that because there's no power. And then they were shitting in red bags and throwing in stuff. It was just a whole ordeal. Apparently it was one of the big stories of 2013, and I don't remember shit from that. This was my first time hearing about this poop cruise. Also, it was Carnival, and if I remember correctly, it was also Carnival Cruise who owned the Costa Concordia, which basically was like one of the worst Titanics. or that. Don't quote me on if it was Carnival. I'm pretty sure Carnival was the parent company of the company that owned the Costa Concordia. But man, 2013 sucked for them, I guess. I think the Costa Concordia happened in 2013. All my information on the Costa Concordia comes from Internet Historian's video. Because I love that video. Oh, 2012. So basically a year later then, the poop cruise happened. But yeah, I put it on my letterbox. But I'm going to check my bank account. Maybe we'll go to Janesville. I don't know. I still have work tonight. I let Richard out. That is weird. But I let Richard out. Now I'm going to head to Janesville. Maybe go to the mall. I'm still debating that. Even though that was the whole plan, is for me to go to the mall. And then potentially buy a Blu-ray from the Janesville Walmart. I don't know yet though. So I'm just gonna go. I have enough money, but I have enough money to buy one Blu-ray. That could be about $45. But I do have my Walmart discount. So yeah. But yeah, I'm gonna head there now. I'm gonna listen to Big Time Rush on the way there too. Just got to Walmart. There was a couple things I could have bought at the mall, but I didn't feel like buying any of them right now. One of which was a pop figure of Kim Possible. But I'm gonna put my regular glasses on now. I'm gonna go into the Janesville Walmart. Hopefully I'll be picking up JJK Shibuya Incident today. And I'll probably be done with Blu-rays till I get paid. So wish me luck. They have it here, but I chickened. I didn't feel it. I saw the price tag, yeah, I went 45. Ooh. And even though I have enough to last me till I get paid next week, I'm just gonna wait. It's not selling that fast. Janesville has 8. The Walmart in Kai's local town, or the local Walmart to Kai, has 5. That's 13. Yeah. So I'm not too worried. And if somehow all 13 sell by next week, then I'll be pissed. But I'm gonna probably just go get some McDonald's and chill. I got some movies I gotta watch before they leave Netflix for my next Tales from the Backlog. Just funny because the first one I said there wouldn't be that much, but I'm gonna go now. So should I be editing the May vlog? Yeah. Am I gonna start by not editing that and watching some stuff on my watch list to get that out of the way? Yes. I'm not sponsored by Mountain Dew. That'd be cool though. It is the final day of June and I am not even halfway with the May vlog. Try and get as much of it edited today, and hopefully tomorrow at some point I can upload it after I edit the rest of it. And then I'm gonna try and record what I watched in June and a June Blu-ray haul, which has been a while. But unfortunately, the set will no longer have the pride flag up, so it'll be safely stored again. Yeah, I'm gonna try and finish or get as much as I can edit done, and then go to bed soon. If you're wondering, as of recording this in June, I am on May 10th. I procrastinated this again. But you know, gonna listen to stuff. Like currently, I'm listening to I lived like a morning routine influencer for 1 week by Ted Nivison, which I've listened to before, but I'm gonna put the camera on the charger, finish editing, and then go to bed. Yeah. So if I don't see you again in June, yeah, that's it. Have a good day, I guess. I don't know. Hope you had a good month. And that was June. I hope you enjoyed. Like you saw, we got the car back. Bought a few Blu-rays and that, and learned a few things. So let me know in the comments below, how was your June? Did you have a good Pride Month? I hope you had a safe Pride Month. And until the next video, I will see you in the future. Bye guys.